Why is...
Oh, everything's muted.
Why did no... How long have... I've been talking for so long, chat. No one mentioned it.
I was
Hello?
wondering why. I was wondering why we
It's
had
been...
no sound.
It's been a minute, chat. It's been a minute. I'm watched on the streaming side.
There he
It's been a
is.
minute. You guys just saw me, like, I showed the
Don't
screen and
worry, guys.
everything, and then no one said that I was just not
Don't
saying
worry.
anything. I know, we
Jason was saying a
qualified
lot
good,
of good
chat.
stuff.
Yeah,
There was a lot of good stuff
yeah,
coming out of
we
Casey there.
qualified good, chat. We're going straight into the heat, so I'm already covering chat up and turning alerts off, but I mean, we'll already be sitting here for a minute, but let me make sure I got this right, by the way. Anyway, it's gonna be kind of sketchy for everyone going straight off of quali sets back to the race sets like into T1. So that'll be
Locked in
fun.
for this year.
But yeah. Hopefully hopefully we just have a decent start, decent heat. Yeah, hopefully we can have a decent decent heat and keep a good starting spot for the feature. It's going to be very, very, very hard to pass, so qualifying good was very crucial. So yeah, quali like for this is done. Like, so this heat, it does pay points, but it also sets the lineup for the feature. So if we finish here, we'll start third for the feature. But yeah. But anywho, I'll leave chat up for a minute since I was muted. But yeah, we're back. We're here. The changes are okay. I think Iowa's just a tough... Yeah, the dash, you can't change the dash page anymore, so I can't do page 2. And then, yeah. Just, yeah, I mean, I don't really know how the... Yeah, like everything changed. Like tire model's different, the cars handle different, the tracks, a lot of the tracks are different. Like this Iowa's a redone Iowa. So, yeah, air rear grief still a thing. Dirty air seems a bit worse. Better in terms of more realistic, I'd say, Owen, outside of their whole rear grief thing. But I wouldn't say it necessarily means better in terms of racing, so. I would someone in the lab next. It's literally been a mix of like, I was out of town, also busy with some other stuff. And then like the days, like I, you know, wasn't doing other things, then I was just going to try and kind of focus on this since everything changed. So it was all just kind of a combination. And to be honest, just like no combinations of stuff. Like I couldn't get myself to do like IMSA at Lamar or whatever. So like there's a little bit of that too. So yeah, just a bit of a mix of everything. So hopefully we can get somewhat back to regularly scheduled programming, you know. But so very grippy crash. It's just, it's like, it's a repave. Like, so as you guys will see, it's like a half repaved track. So, it's like a half repaved track. So, if you're outside of the first 2 lanes, there's just no grip. So, yeah. It's, just a bit rough, unfortunately. For racing, you can't really move around too much. 30 air is bad, so passing will be difficult. Still got to try and keep your stuff on it fairly decently, though. Hopefully I don't get rear griefed too badly. We have a decent start.
So I really hope chat's ready for the busiest I've ever been on the spotter stand here.
Yeah.
Might not even be able to hear the car.
It is going to be busy. I mean, it'll probably be fairly busy for a couple laps, but after that. Yeah, it helps that I qualified up front for sure. We're the typically fast people in the old car. I think Steven still qualified around like 10th or so. I don't know where Tucker qualified. There's 2 heats though, so I think Tucker's in the next heat. But yeah, it's obviously also hard to say like setup wise where everyone's gonna stack up, stuff like that. I've literally only driven this thing at Iowa, so I have no idea next. I still think I felt like a little bit of draft at Iowa, but nothing like insane. So Greg, thanks for the 50 months. Appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, we do like 2 heats. Basically, these are like stages, kind of. It's like 10 points to win the heat, and then you line back up for the feature later and have the normal stuff, so.
What's this? Wow.
Choo choo.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll be commentating Heat 2, Tide, yeah. Toxic, thanks for the 12 months, appreciate it. Thanks for the subs, guys. I have alerts off already for when we go green here. I would assume we probably go green fairly quick from when we roll. So. Alright, I'm covering chat up now. Thanks for being here, chat.
Locked in.
See you after the heat.
Timmy? Okay, Timmy's out here.
Gotta be easy on the wheel spin.
So, let's have a time, shall we? I missed Dash 2. Let's win one in
bring
honor,
back
shall
Dash
we?
2.
I gotta get this one Dash 2.
I believe we're going this time.
Lovely. We locked in here. This will be a wrecking. Oh, yeah, you're clear all the way around. Clear by 10. Oh man, you are clear by 1,000,000 all out front here.
Plowing at the moment.
Oh, that's lovely. Dirty air plow?
And it's obviously a little bit of that.
Yeah. No, that's rolling bottom behind you, out of the air. Steven Van Dortmund. That's always good. Kodai, sad, clip.
Not sure why it's this tight.
Door inside. Or
absolutely nothing. Like I can't even turn down the track to get it to turn.
All right, that's
I have not
All right.
been this tight at all. Testing. I have so much wheel in it on the seam, I get loose.
yeah.
Coming back to me now.
Yeah.
I don't know if I just had to get away from the rear grief a bit.
Potentially, but even then, we're plowing when you had this much of a gap, but you were also then in the draft, so or the dirty air, I should say.
Good work spotting this race, by the way.
I mean, I think it was some of my best work.
Just reckon, don't throw me for no fucking reason. Reckon
Oh, we're angry. Oh, man. Spewing profanities here after 30 riveting laps. My goodness. What a race. Truly, that was... I'll go down the history books. Alright, keep the fenders on it.
Yeah, we get
Car for the maid.
nice and clean.
Oh, riveting.
Ugh.
Check this right out.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much of it was just like, I mean, I was plowing. But then it swung back to, if anything, I was free at the end. So, like,
You're free?
yeah. I mean, I still, like, I'd be a tick to the snug side. I don't know if it's just, like, because I was kind of snug, him kind of running lower was still getting me tight. And then, or if he was, like, close to me on exit, like, it was just getting me free. So it kind of just killed everything. Yeah, we had a huge one at the start. Well, I guess it wasn't that huge besides Donnie. Oh, we lost Bowden. Unless that's Timmy.
That Timmy missed start.
We, Cozy and I were both real timid there at the start. I didn't want to risk crashing. Who's in this one? Probably Dylan. Parker White's in this one. Who should we watch from? Hold on, let me pull up. Features 90 laps. Which reminds me, I need to check something. Oh, never mind. Unfortunate. Yeah, it's rough and dirty here, Omar. I wouldn't say like die, like we don't get like any like of the wake stuff, like where if you cross it you crash. But you did 30 years is worse than before, I feel like. So, but I mean that's realistic, unfortunately. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if I just blew my right front off in dirty air and then I was just kind of slowing in the way for a bit and then it kind of came back, but yeah, exactly. I figure we'll go for Parker. Parker's starting somewhat in the thick of it, so. But yeah. Yeah, it's been a minute though, chat, on stream side of stuff. With the new season and everything now, like, it was just a combination of like, was a bit busy, out of town for some of the days, new build, so like trying to learn that when we had 6 days to learn it, and also like the stuff to race just didn't really interest me enough, so that's kind of why there hasn't been a stream in 2 weeks. But yeah, hopefully like with the new season, like I'll obviously do NIS tomorrow and whatnot, and then yeah, with the new season hopefully get back somewhat on schedule. But anywho, what are my thoughts on the new build? Well, I've only done Iowa. I have not done anything outside of Iowa. This card, Iowa, no fun. But I've only done Iowa. I have not done, like, I don't know how it races, like, at an intermediate or whatever. So, I've literally only driven this at Iowa. So. So, it's, well, I mean, I'm going to do Pocono. Or unless you mean, like, why aren't we doing Pocono this week? I don't know. I think they like Iowa's was like a new track, and it raced fairly decently last year, but the repave is just it's a bit of a yikes for passing and racing, unfortunately. But
You watching Parker?
yeah, I feel like he's kind of starting in the middle, you know.
I got Guam.
Where's
I got money on
Guam?
Guam. Right next to him.
Yeah, I raced the
Fuck.
first heat. We qualified 3rd overall, so we were 2nd in heat 1. We finished 2nd in heat 1, so we'll start 3rd for the feature. So we'll watch heat 2, and then we'll get a little bit of a warm up, and then we'll do the feature. So. Yeah, it's been good. Hopefully we can keep it up. I mean, literally into the night, I felt horrific in qualifying too. Like the other nights, I felt like okay, and I just at least put it together. Like I felt horrible for qualifying pace all day, and then just for some reason, once we were in the session, I was okay. So I feel like it ruined racecraft. Everybody goes low, and that's it. What do you mean? I mean, at least here, there's like nowhere else to go. The problem with Iowa is you can't go any higher than these 2 lanes. Yeah, I mean you can't go any higher than these 2 lanes. Like you have half the grip if you're not in the pavement, in the fresh pavement. So you have 2 lanes to work with instead of 4. So I wouldn't say it really ruined the racecraft. It's just that you literally can't do anything. So yeah, people are just trying to burn off a bit of fuel, probably just have like a little bit more drive. So yeah, I know. They just like patched the repave for some reason last year, and then they didn't even like finish it. Yeah, I know. Yeah. No, you don't have to run the same set. No. But I mean, like the 30 lap run's long enough in the heat. Like at least for us, like we're running the same thing. So. But nah, no one else deserves viewers next. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, if anyone wants to see Parker's POV. You can't put less fuel in. The car always starts with full fuel. You can't put less fuel in these cars. Yeah, I think like back in not even like by the end of Gen 6 you couldn't, but like you used to like kind of early parts of the Gen 6 you could take fuel out, but I think in real life they have to pack them full anyway for weight, so that's why you just can't change it. So methodical, thanks for the 43 months, appreciate it. Yeah, qual's still full fuel. See if anyone lights up the tires on this start. I think they did a little bit. Oh boy. Graham's out in the old stuff. 4 wide. He's dying. That didn't work for Graham, unfortunately. Oh, look out. Yeah, dirty air is rough, yeah. The dirty air, there's more dirty air now in the update. Yeah, so it's just even harder to keep up with these places. Yeah, it's heat races tonight. Wesley saw us in heat 1. So we're watching heat 2, and then features after that. But we're wrecking. Oh, yeah, we're wrecking. Oh, Parker got a little high. Oh, it's so fine. I think we're like 6th in the standings coming into the night, so hopefully, yeah, hopefully we just have a good run. There should be a spot or two on points with Tucker and Steven winning so much the first half of the year, so yeah, we can still have good point stays and try and make it. Obviously, if we can try and win, we'll try, but no, not at the moment. I think I'm like 3rd of the non-winners, I think. So, it's like Parker and Novak, I think, are ahead of me in points.
I'm back. Sorry, they tried to take the hard code.
Huh?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I said, all right, I'm back. Sorry, they tried to take my hard card.
Oh. Drop a sandwich?
Yeah, a Twinkie, actually. Just trying to get a yellow out of here.
That's it, tied, yeah. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, chat. Since it's gonna be like this to the end, probably though. Or I'll just jinx it and make it more entertaining for you guys. I'll be back in a sec. I'm back.
Welcome. You missed nothing.
Figured. Starting third also might be kind of miserable as well, unfortunately, for the future, depending on how everyone else rolls.
I'm clearing you up.
Like if the whole outside lane get good starts and it is to my outside, like I'll probably get shuffled to like fifth. Lap Leon. Leon 20. Okay. Yeah, Jamie, I can tell. No one else kind of moving right now, to be honest. He's just rolling the bottom. I mean, he still can't pass him, but yeah, he's making the most ground on the bottom I've seen at anyone so far. Oh, we just got air griefed. Do I like that there's more dirty air now? For these places, no. Even though like it's more realistic, so I guess that's a good thing. For these places, no. I have not done mile and a halves or like big track stuff yet. We either needed a bit more dirty air or less draft at those places. So I don't know how it's there yet. Huh?
Can you meet your screen real quick?
Yeah. I'm back, chat. What a race. Did anyone see... Well, Dylan Alt made it some passes, to be fair. Dylan Alt probably has a real good car. So, if he was able to do that. So, just going to reload the set here. I mean, potentially. I mean, it's already kind of mixed it up a little bit to a point, but I mean, I think again, kind of the old saying, the cream will probably always rise to the top, but it is like, at least for the first few weeks, it'll be different. 'Cause no one like has anything to go off of.
Pitting.
We're gonna have to take care of the rears.
Uh-huh. Oh, absolutely.
Pitting.
It's 90 laps. The race goes green, it's gonna be a lottery.
I'm pitting right here, Connor.
I'm pitting.
Pitting.
Pitting Kwame, Burn.
I'm pitting Briar.
Pitting.
Pitting in this time.
Oh, hey, box is there.
Yeah.
Found it.
Fire she blows. Better be locked in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to be. I'm gonna try to be.
"10 minutes, more interviews."
All right, chat. I'm gonna cover chat up now. Thanks again for being here. Good start with the heat and everything. Try and keep it going. Oh. Hey, thanks, Elvis. I read that on OBS chat. Sorry. I still have it very covered up, but it's very small up in OBS, but I can't see that while I'm driving. Well, we'll see how we do. As you guys saw, passing will be basically impossible. At least until like lap 40 or 50 if you can keep your stuff on it, so. Gotta try and keep our stuff on it. That'll be crucial. The if it does go green, the strategy, like I said, is gonna be a bit of a lottery. Because it's definitely probably gonna be faster with like pitting at halfway. And there is a lot of tire wear, so you might not even be able to make it to 90 without going like really slow. So then, but if you pit it halfway, you might even be 2 laps down, at least a lap and a half down. And then there's like a 40 lap, like a 30 lap window of if any caution comes out, you lose all your track position. So realistically speaking, honestly, what would be better for us is if we get like 20 or 30 in and then get a yellow. So. yeah, we don't know how everyone will be long run and everything. So, we're gonna see. I mean, even like you could sort of see some of it at 30 laps in the heat, but it's obviously like lap 50 and whatnot to be even more different. So. We're going green right away, by the way.
I'm locked in here.
I ain't never seen something so pretty.
That's news I've heard all night.
Hopefully we can get up in like 4th or 5th.
Yep. I got you here, brother. I'll beat you up in there. He's coming to green flag. Okay, give me green flag. Locked in here. In the box. Green, green, green. Outside's rolling bad. Line down. No gap outside quarter. Gap behind the 11. Closing. Closing. Quarter. No gap. Quarter. Even tight. Even tight. Gap behind the 11. Tight gap. No gap now. Quarter. Even. Gap behind still. Car and a half gap. Even. Quarter on you. Still a gap behind you. Even. Still a gap. Big gap. Big gap. Up. Clear. Clear. Clear.
Hey, Bobby, you're switching a little bit, just a heads up.
Quarter inside.
Bro, you're hitting.
Zach, I'll be honest, I wasn't even trying to go there.
You're good. I was just cutting Casey a break. Had to check up a little more than I expected.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Sorry, Alex. I felt like I held my lane.
We'll watch it after the race.
I'm going to stand in line to get a pretzel hauler if you need.
Yeah, I got you.
Quarter inside, he's rolling. Good. Quarter still. Where? Even inside. Even exit.
Keep flying carefully just to get inside of it.
Yeah. Still even. Quarter on him. That is quarter. Still quarter. Still on his quarter. Yeah, he's quick.
At least make him use up some of his stuff.
Yeah.
Focus on taking care
That's
of the
20
rears.
complete. Yeah, how's it feeling?
Snug at the moment, but
I don't know, like I wanted to swing back free, but even at the end of the heat, I was almost too free. So if we're going really long,
Yeah. Compared driving style compared, were you driving more here or less?
I mean, like saving.
Like you and Bobby are both walling
Yeah.
around.
Yeah, I'm saving more.
Trying to. Okay. Well, should be swinging free then probably here in a few laps longer then, if it does. Jimmy's rolling bottom. Bruce is doing the same behind now. P. Hurst as well, 2 cars behind him. Bruce just got to Novak doing it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like you have to be so free to
Gone.
run down there. I don't know if you're gonna last.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm already seeing the right rear come off on Jimmy, but he's exiting lower. Quarter inside, clear now. Bit of a quarter exit.
Malik, your shit is all over the place.
Door wrapping. Even now. Even rolling. Still on the quarter now. Quarter clear. He's plowing center now.
Can we do something about the lead point? I don't want to complain, but it's pretty bad.
You're blinking really bad, Colin.
Order clear.
Hey,
Even.
Bobby, you were gone off of turn 2. I didn't even see you.
Y'all two are fucking a Christmas tree.
Order.
Oh,
Clear.
sorry.
I've been telling you for 20 laps.
Order. Clear.
I'm pitting right here, pitting.
Heading.
Sorry, there, didn't want to run him over.
I'm pitting. Pitting.
Clear by 2.
Pitting this time, pitting this time, pitting this time.
We halfway. Holla.
I'm pitting, Jordy, I'm pitting.
Hitting.
I'm gonna pit here. Even quarter clip.
Hitting.
No, I'm not,
Got a few takers behind me coming.
I'm gonna try that next time. I'm pitting here, pitting. Dylan, pitting.
Alright, Jimmy's in. How's it driving?
Just neutral.
Alright.
Pitting.
This is half the field now for this pit behind you. This time, I'd say.
Got everything?
Yeah, everything's good.
I'll
How
put
do
it
you
here,
want it?
Matt.
Would you prefer looser or no?
No.
Okay, we're fine then. Alright, we're on the box way around the corner. Alright, you are 10 away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right here, right here, right here.
Oof. Let's try not to cut boxes. I should just cut more.
Yeah, we're good. Alright, we're rolling here. No gap, no gap. Wait for blue cone. Blue cone up, gap, up in front of Jimmy. Outside, quarter on him. Quarter gap behind him for the time. Graham, slow gap. You're clear, clear, clear. No run. Even with Graham. Clear them.
Pitting. 25 pitting. Pitting.
Slow cars here. Fourth position. No tires against middle there, you see. Even, quarter, clear, clear, clear. Much fresher. Tucker, bottom 3. Bottom 3 still. It's 2 now. Bottom 3, clear top, all the way. Rolling beauty. All the cars for position in front of you, minus a few, the average is 4 lap pressure.
And this time, Alex Garrett put it.
Quarter still, clear exit. Quarter on Nate now on the fence. Even
Fucking
still on the
outside.
fence, quarter clear. Outside, quarter clear all the way,
So are we like back on the lead lap? Or
Are
is
you
that the
trying
one
to jump
now?
yourself a lap down, Dylan?
No,
It should be lead lap, I think, right?
Yeah.
correct. Lead lap here. Course are blocking that. He's gonna intent. Yeah, it's an intent.
Why did we lift on the straightaway?
What are y'all doing?
We just have to stay out.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we just full throttle to the inside wall, and then tried to turn you too. I mean, that was riveting
Why
stuff,
quick
man.
clear that much if you're just gonna lift on the straightaway?
Point to Casey, you shouldn't be surprised. Plowed through me, bro. Like, I don't know what you're doing. You're an idiot.
Can you get your car off the track and not bring out another intent yellow next week? Thank you.
Please, come on, Luke.
I mean, I'm not gonna make any accusations, but you were rolling just fine on exit when you cleared up in front of me, and then you stopped.
You were running the top, Casey, on fresher tires.
I didn't just gain a 5-mile-an-hour difference out of nowhere from that. I mean, he
Riveting
definitely
stuff
checked
here.
up, right?
All right,
Yes.
whatever you say, dude. Everyone's gonna believe you anyways, so.
But it doesn't really matter at the fact that once he got a
Waste
little
your
bit
time
loose,
arguing with him, Casey.
he
You know what
was
he's doing
literally
out here?
foot matted and hooked a hard left to trying to hook you head on, and then
Oh, I know.
demolished the wall at 120, and then took out 6 other cars. So he did more harm.
Did he crank like hard left?
Yes, it was full lock left, full throttle, and I'm not pranking about that. He was off the chip trying to get to your right rear.
I'm being informed
And
that
then he was
we
off the
cranked
chip.
the hard left and held it wide open all the way to the inside wall. So hopefully taking out other cars was worth it.
Yes, he did exactly that. I watched it and
He
then
was
got
not-
killed by it.
He was
again.
literally chipping. It was not good.
Dude, you were the cause of that, Casey.
I mean, even if I was, that doesn't mean I was the cause of driving full throttle head on into a wall back into the field trying to hit me in the right rear.
Okay, buddy. Go find a fucking job, dude.
Once again, good response.
You're gonna do this the rest of your life, dude. Have fun.
It's doing pretty solid.
You got your bowling ball teammate.
He hasn't retired yet. Clamp it.
Does it?
That's 1-0 for you.
Both times you've been accused of intent wrecking, your only responses are get a job or get over it. It's not good responses.
We're cooked. What a shame. I mean, I can't believe they just disabled your chat for not saying a single profanity.
I mean, they
I
told us
try
to
not
shut up.
send him here. I am.
Ah, who cares?
Yeah. Everyone heads up. About to
That
be
was
that,
good.
fellas.
That was
Go
good.
ahead.
My car is destroyed, yes. I was just told low.
What's like tire difference to like Steven
Malik, I
and
don't know
people
where
like
you
this?
Everybody in front of you, you're better than on tires by
Who's
a
like
lap.
would be like the
Ryan.
first that just pit on this yellow?
No back.
Oh.
Correct.
Oh.
Everybody behind you.
Oh.
Make sure we catch up then.
Everybody to
We're
23rd.
probably cooked then. Well, we didn't run too many laps, so we might not be too
You're
bad.
13. Sorry, 11. 12 at the line here on tires, but 3 of which are under caution. It's really 8 on them. We're good here in the box and green. Rolling good. Bottom's not even. Line now. Upside, bottom, middle 3. Middle 3 still. He's out there still. Middle 3 tight. Middle 3 tight. 3 tight. 3 tight. Still 3 really tight. Bottom 2 went outside. Just one outside. Better tires than him. By only a lap though. Tight. Even. Run coming behind. Pushing outside. 2. Bottom 3 tight. 3. Still 3 tight. Really tight. Still 3. Still 3, 2, 2, 3 now. 3 tight. 3 tight. 2
Blake,
stuck
you're
it in
lagging.
there. Really tight. Still 3. Expect 2. There's the 2. 2. Quarter on him. Clear all the way up. Come on. Big gap. Run out back half. Christmas tree on the bottom. I don't know where he's going to be, but he's on tires. I have no idea where he is. Still Christmas tree sliding up into you, I think. Maybe, not sure. Can't tell you. Clear for now, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. No idea. He's rolling bottom. That's all I know. Quarter on you now. Door even. Christmas tree. No
Biggest
idea.
anecdote of my life right here.
Yeah,
idea.
this is fine.
No idea. He's gone on ice cream. No idea.
Waiting for him to blink back, and I'm just gonna get heated.
Made a connection
Yeah,
flag
I
that
have no
doesn't
idea.
work, so they didn't have to work.
All right, inside. Even.
Tyler, I'm working on it. Just trying to stay away from people, but it's not too bad. Yeah.
Quarter.
It's coming back down now, TD8. He's going back down.
They've crashed behind you. Big crash. Yellow. Put it out.
I don't know what to do. I feel like we need tires, but we're just not gonna have any advantage though. I feel like we just need to keep banking that the yellow
Eddie,
helps.
hold the brake, man.
Like we don't have enough. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I can give up the track position because you're not going to be able to go back through everyone. There's only 5 laps on tires.
Yeah.
We just have to ride it out.
Fryer, you're coming up to at least me.
And I'm 5th. Devastating.
Incredibly devastating.
Yeah.
I mean, I have it set up here.
I don't.
If
We
you
can,
want
there's,
to.
like we can't. You're just gonna give
Yeah.
up the track position and have no advantage. Like we're just gonna.
True.
We just have to keep the track position and just hold on what we can.
To Novak,
I think
it'll
if-
be 8 laps.
if
It'll
we
be 8 laps to them.
If we fell off like 15 to like 15th, 20th, sure, but like
Yeah. We're here now.
Like, can you like confirm 100% that like he lost speed on exit?
600
you looked at
RPM
it?
drop. 600 RPM drop.
Okay. I mean, I felt it. He cleared up. I lifted for him because I knew he was gonna be like, haha, I'm not gonna let Casey get my right rear. So he like quick cleared himself. Probably got loose trying to do that and then had to lift.
Yeah, just watching back at it, Casey, just before the bump hits, he ticks to 137, trending 138, and then it drops to 136 just before the bump. So there was a slight lift just to initiate a harder contact. And then
Well, I don't know if he
full
did it on
lanes.
purpose, to be honest. I think it was more like he definitely, like, you could see how hard he exited the corner just to make sure he got clear up in front of me on however many lap motor tires for no reason other than to just say he did it to me. And then he got loose and had to lift or whatever. It killed his momentum where I was already on his bumper and then I hit him.
Yeah. And then anything after that is just completely inexcusable.
I mean, he hit the inside wall at a high rate of speed.
He did. The moment his rear end went around, it was full beans cranked left. So.
Oh, I think if we get a top 15 out of this, that'll be a success, unfortunately. But we'll see. The problem is I'm on the bottom, so I'm just going to get trained. But if I ever get a hole up, we might be okay-ish.
Well, the good news is that the
Hopefully
two
the
rows
heat cycles
or-
maybe help, but...
Yes, the row behind you is the fresh tires. The row behind them are on your set.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's a blockade. And then after that, it's intermixing of who's on what.
Gotcha.
So we have a blockade back to 10th right now. Only person in front for notes is Cozy on older tires. In the box. And green. Outside did not roll. At the line now. Too wide. Too wide. Still two. Still two. Quarter on your tight. Quarter tight. Even. Still clear up.
That was as low as I could be in
Clear exit,
circle.
clear exit, all the way.
Yeah,
Inside,
they-
good move. Top three. Two now. Two exit, staying two. Even. Door falling. Even. He's tight. Even. The blockade of tires behind you. Still even there. They're crashing behind yellow coming. Quarter, take the spot. There you go.
8th. Nope, 7th. Dang it.
7. It gave it to you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Still gonna be a blockade the row behind you.
Yeah, it's probably mixed enough now at this point.
Yeah.
Hey, if someone wants to tell the broadcast, I unmuted the account now.
Yeah, I don't know. We could end up 8th, we could end up 18th, just depending on how these lanes and stuff work.
Yeah.
So, didn't seem like we were horribly bad there, which was at least good, but
Lucky dog outside.
Sitting again, Brian.
all these caution laps is helping though, that's for sure.
True.
Be 11 to go and we go green. Who's is in 10th, so maybe we can get up behind him, or maybe someone spins the tires up on the top and we can get up.
Yeah. We are locked in here. All right, let's watch the tires here. I got the leader. Pace is off. We are in the box saying green, 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 rolling good. Rolling okay, it's fine. Too wide, no gap. No gap yet. Good clearance, still outside. No gap, no gap, no gap. Reckon, stay middle! We turn back right, man.
It's just the car does that.
Oh!
We can go get it fixed up now. Oh, it's broken, I think. Oh, we're big broken.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's dead.
I don't have a meatball though somehow.
Yeah.
I couldn't get left enough. Like I saw Taylor was wrecking. I didn't think Malik was gonna wreck.
No, yeah, Malik was. Yeah, just unloaded back right.
It's driving good, chat.
I mean,
yeah. Plus Malik was like in my A post, so like by the time he started
Yeah.
going, it was GG's.
even want tires here. Well, I guess yeah, might as well.
Well, no,
Might as
no, we
well.
probably shouldn't take them because like it's killed anyway. Like, Should probably take as much damage as we can, and then just like
Alright.
I'm not like even if I had tires, I'm not passing a single person. My wheel is 90 degrees to the right.
Oh, I just looked at stream. It really is. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
like so we probably should just take as much damage as we
We're
can.
just gonna waste all the rest of the laps under caution.
8 minutes. I don't know how I don't have a
Okay.
meatball.
No idea. Pace is exiting 4.
I don't understand why we're brawling so hard for like we're in 5th. We're not gonna beat anyone. Like just leave space.
Yeah. Pace is entering 1.
Jimmy might have a meatball, I guess. I know. Goes left pretty good.
That's good.
Hold on. At speed, I'm not even that like for some reason at speed my wheel's straight.
Oh. I think that's fine, right? Hit the brakes on the
Yeah, that
binder here. Shall
like,
we put it for tires?
I'm gonna
I think we
restart
can
with
do
my
it.
wheel at a 90 and then my wheel's straight at speed. It's rather interesting.
All right, well.
I don't even think it's worth pitting. We're also single file, by the way. So that's fun. I don't even think it's worth pitting, to be honest with you. Like, ever again. Because, like, it's going to take 6 minutes to get...
Hey, don't the rules say it's supposed to be double file? Inside the last 10 laps.
Yeah, can you fix that? There's control.
This is ugly. If
Can
it
we get the
doesn't go
thumb
double
out of
file.
our ass and fix this, please?
When they're supposed to change the double file under 10 to go?
Hey man, they only do it when they want to.
That's a waistband. Pace is off. We are in the box and green, but not rolling in front of you.
Take it low.
At the line. Ow. Inside. I mean, this is incredible speed, by the way. Yeah, we're crashed. It's fine. Watch out, Jimmy. Plowing tighter. Watch out, buddy.
Okay, but at speed down the backstretch, it goes left.
Yeah. Just, you know, the way that this thing just unloads, right?
I'm grabbing 3rd.
Might as well use all the gearbox. Let's grab 5th on down the back here. Might as well. Alright, I'm watching for an almighty sport ender up here. Praying somebody's desperate on the last
We
lap.
need like one more yellow to have a
10.
restart, and then hopefully have like a 20 car pileup on the last lap that we can miss. Although I don't know how I'm gonna be able to. I can't drive in a straight line. I don't know how I'd be able to change directions to miss a wreck.
It's okay.
Working on it. You blinked out for a second.
Is Steven winning?
Yes.
Yeah, you can get better.
Steven has a sizable gap.
It's crazy how even when he's like running 8th, gets the strategy.
Which, yeah, this works out. Alright, well. White flag. Oh, we've shipped. Dummy has shipped the 6. The 6 is wrecking. There's a car against the wall at a 2.
You guys
Steer
are the
clear.
absolute worst.
Hot merge.
The 95 has hit the fence.
Ooh.
Ooh. I mean, that was
Great time.
that was really good. That was nice.
Unfortunate. We'll go review the yellow before I
Is there a
fully
way we
make a
can
comment.
start actually doing something about intent wrecking? Like, Clampa completely destroyed the end of this race with that. What? That's 3 races this year that have been destroyed by him doing something like that. It's just crazy to me.
Hey, Dylan, we probably don't have enough evidence, but concerns will remain.
Guys, it ain't gonna do anything in here. Let's just be smart about it. Do something about it after this race.
All right, let's go take
we're all
a
on the
peek.
same
What
page.
lap?
Good race, everyone.
Let's get the evidence,
Is it
chat.
too late to add Martinsville to the schedule?
What lap was it? When did we pit? 60? So then it was here.
Really good question. I've already
It
forgotten.
was here. No, this is after the restart. Hold on. Wait. No, so it was... Wait, I'm dumb. When did I pit? There, okay, so it's here. No, it's here.
Easy.
Huh.
Figure it out, brother.
I'm working on it.
Yeah. Clampa better be suspended after that. What a crock of shit.
Yeah, it's completely ridiculous, man. I watched it happen. He just drove into the inside wall. He
So-
lifted, got himself turned, and then drove.
But it's only... Clampett's only response is people will only believe me. But there's... I mean, obviously these are also my teammates, but...
No, I think his other response was get a job.
Yeah. That's what he always says. Is like on Twitter after I like called him out for Richmond. He's like, get over it. And he's like, that wasn't even my fault. And then I was like, well, I've never seen someone save a car by holding the wheel straight, matting my foot to the floor, and then spinning out the whole time while still holding the wheel straight. I've never seen someone actually try and save a car that way. And his only response was, get over it, which means you're right. I'm mad that you're right. Get over it because you're whining. Yeah, I don't know, Tide. I don't know. I'm not gonna make a comment on someone's life that I don't know about, but he certainly is gonna try and prove himself a point. Yeah, and then so let's see. So he's going on exit here. He gets up to 137, and then he drops back to 136. Like he did stop. He was gaining speed. Let's look at the cockpit here.
Listen to the old wadoosh.
I don't know how to see like RPM here. So you can see the lift. You can see the lift. He lifts right there. He didn't even get loose. He just lifted. Hold on, we got to see the best part though. He clearly lifts on exit. Again, whether it's because he got a little free or whatever. But let's look at the after here. Cranks
Cockpit
hard
view.
left, wide open.
Job.
Cranks hard left, wide open, right back to the right rear, bang into the inside wall, back into the field because he tried to right rear me.
I mean, what a hit, really. Boom. We collected a lot of cars too. That was not good. We get a
Definitely
Get a-
deserves a race ban.
we get a blimp view of this.
A blimp view?
Yeah. Let's see the proper
Uh,
carnage after.
Blimp.
Alright, man.
Never actually really saw him. He's one of the kerplunking in.
No, you're fine, Louis. It's all
Yeah.
good.
It
I know.
bounced.
Yeah, I know.
Well, like, did it do the old unload on the right rear there?
I was only
Dude, I was out of the
I'm
gas,
obviously,
man. I was
like-
out of
Yeah.
the gas. I was
Yeah.
trying so hard to not go back right.
the
and it
problem. The
just-
problem was too is I was watching Taylor do the same thing, and you were like in my A post, so I might have been able to miss you. But the problem is I would have had to go so hard left. I was then just going to do the same thing that just happened to you and Taylor, and then I was probably going to overcorrect into the field. So, yeah, netcode did save me here, chat. Playing for trying to right rear me.
We get a Dylan cam? He almost.
Oh, he killed Tucker, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but remember, guys, everyone only believes me. It's just me against him. He's in the right. Only everyone believes me. That was, and then when he gets told that everyone's, you know, like it's against, like, you try to right rear me, get a job or get over it. That's his comeback. Oh, man. The problem is, and the reason, for anyone who doesn't know the beef, okay? So let me try and, like, reiterate the beef here, okay? The beef, the whole reason he's mad at me going into the night anyway, is because back at Richmond, again, I don't know that, I don't think either of us know that for sure, Ty. I'm not going to make that, I'm not going to comment on it, someone's life I don't know about. But, we go to Richmond, back in March or whatever, 3 to go. Obviously, I'm mad about this one, because I'm running 6th or whatever. Yeah, of course I found him when he stayed out or pit really early from 30 wherever. 29th. He pitted from 30th to get track position, and then we ran him down, and then that's how we met. But anyway, so back at Richmond, he was 100%, like, exiting really low with Nate underneath him, 100%. With Nate underneath him till he finally got hit. Gets hit. The car's like this sideways with no other contact. Just jumps right out of line. You go to the cockpit. You just hear his RPMs go skyrocket because he mats it to the floor. Holds the wheel straight and spins around. Brings the caution out. Doesn't even, I mean, he wouldn't even wrecked if he didn't put his foot to the floor. But he put his foot to the floor and spun because he was in 35th and wanted a caution. I protested that. The admin said that they see where I'm coming from. But because of the initial contact, they didn't feel like that they could deem that intentional. With the whole intent yellow thing, they overturned McCandless's intent yellow from Kansas. I like Blake a lot. I have no beef with Blake. I want that to be clear. But it was an intent yellow that they called an intent yellow. They appealed, and somehow, some way, they got talked into overturning it. So they overturned it. So I made a tweet saying, that's like I said, I don't want to speak, yada, 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 like it was a bad call. And then Clampett replies to me, bro won't stop whining because I keep bringing up Richmond because he got away with it. And then 100%, I will say in full confidence, if we even go to, like, say the laps before the wreck, if we go to the lap before the wreck, look at this on exit. Look how he just pulls low and gives the top. Look how he gives the top so easily to Jimmy. And then here I come. He's gonna mat it as hard as he can to get up. Look at his change of direction to get up in front as hard as he can, and then lifts. Again, whether it's because he got loose, I'm not gonna make the claim that he wanted me to hit him, but he definitely lifts, going slower. So I hit him, and then as we all see, once again, crank a hard left, wide open, into the inside wall, trying to right rear me head on, going back into the field and killing multiple people. But he is superior than everyone. He's in the right. It's only because everyone will believe me. Everyone will only believe me. Everyone will only believe me. If only they didn't have the best evidence in the history of ever to look at.
Are you talking about when the 42 got loose?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
I think his
and then
elbow
once
started itching
again,
or something.
after the Twitter beef about Richmond, after I said everything about how he intends to spun there, his only response was get over it. And then after tonight, his only response is get a job. Something tells me someone's a bit not innocent.
Projecting.
Oh, man. Anyway. But, yeah. Let's go see the wreck near the end there. When was the wreck? Here? I think it was here, right? Yeah. he should be suspended for 2 races now. I think, like, that one was so blatant that they should just go back and say, okay, we believe Richmond now and suspend him for 2 races. That's my hot take, clearly biased. No, I'm definitely not locked in for the playoffs. Getting wrecked and finishing 36th or whatever, definitely, probably. I mean, I wouldn't say it's over because Steven obviously got the yellow and won again. So, no, that was McCandless at Kansas. I mean, Clampett wrecked Dylan near the end at Kansas, but, like, Dylan, obviously, in Dylan's opinion, it was intentional, but that one wasn't as, like, blatantly obvious if it was or not. That was kind of like we probably sort of maybe think it could be, but he didn't, like, just crank a hard left or right or anything. But, yeah, once Malik, like, these cars now, as some people have probably experienced with driving them since the update, yeah, we'll definitely fall from 6th. I'm probably, like, 9th or 10th, if I had to guess. I really don't know how the points look, to be honest, but, yeah, so Taylor, like, once you get going left, if you have put, like, a little bit of wheel back to the right, it just overcorrects. And, yeah, like, same thing, even by the time I saw Malik, if I would have tried to go left and miss Malik, I probably would have then just overcorrected back to the field, too. So, 7th, actually, really. Interesting. But, new tire model, it's hard for me to say, really, how it is, because, like, I've only driven it at Iowa, so I can't really say, like, I don't know how much of what I'm feeling is just because, like, this is a repave Iowa, you know? Like, so I can't really fully comment on it yet, but I'm only 2 points behind 5th. I think that's not updated then. So, but, yeah, I don't know. I think it's probably just a racing deal, honestly, between Malik and Hers. Just, unfortunately, it just, yeah. These things are just so on edge down the straightaway. Once he got left, it just overcorrected him. I can't be mad about it. Other than, like, obviously it happened. But I mean, I'd be shocked if I'm still 6th, but I'll look. Let's see. I'm 7th. Wait, no, I am 7th. But is that updated with... Yeah, so it says I'm 7th. Oh, we're not even that bad. And I don't even have my heat points yet. They give me my heat points. We're not even that horrible. I mean, it wasn't great. Like, if we wouldn't have wrecked, we would be, like, right with Parker probably, but at least we got our heat points, so that's good at least. Yeah. Not horrible. Could have been worse. I mean, again, obviously it's kind of frustrating because, I mean, like, we all had, like, Steven, I don't think had a winning car tonight, and then just the strategy worked out, and of course he wins again. But, again, I'm the biggest Steven Wilson and Tucker Minter fan right now if we can't win, so I don't think he'll be if I would think if he... I mean, like, we already demolished ourselves publicly with everything he tried to say about Richmond last week. If he really tries to double down and say that he's innocent here, then, like, he's really just gonna cook himself. So I would hope Twitter's not gonna be active, but we'll see. But yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. So yeah, Steven's not dead zone, yeah. But yeah, I don't know if it's just Iowa because of the bumps, Derek, or not. Like I said, I have not done any other track in the next gen except this. So if he tries to defend it, then he literally is just like, he literally just can't admit it. So, but in my opinion, again, this is my opinion, he 100% exited more than the grip he probably had because he was like, I'm not letting Casey get it easily because he wanted to prove a point. And then he got a little free. And then had to lift, which he clearly slowed down a mile an hour on the straightaway, to which I then hit him. He smacked the fence, and then he cranks a hard left, full throttle, tries to hit me in the right rear. Thankfully, the netcode god saved me. He goes head on back into the field and kills other cars. So, Vicente, by the way, will be in front of me in points with the heat points because he got 10, I only got 9. But I should be ahead of Bobby. So, but we'll gain back to Parker at least. It's kind of going to be between, like, Zach is pretty well, unless he has a bad race, is pretty well in for getting that first spot on points. But then it'll be probably like between me, Parker, and Vicente for the next 2. There could be 4 spots, but I'd still doubt it. But I don't know. So it's 10 in the playoffs, yeah. So we have 4 races left, right, before the playoffs. We have 4 races left. Hold on, let's look at this again. I know if I would have gotten right hooked and not hit anything too bad, I might have been okay. Maybe Clampett really did win by not right hooking me. Because he, like, if I got right hooked and I didn't hit anything too hard, I might have still salvaged something. But instead, I was up front where the wreck was. So maybe he did win after all. Anyway.
Karma.
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 Anyway, so like Steven and Tucker have won, Bobby's won, so that's 3 spots, and then Colin. That's it. So there's the 4 spots, then Zach, then so I'm currently sitting 8th in points. The only one below us is Colin. I'm currently sitting 8th. There's 4 spots at most, so there'll be at least 2 spots on points, at least. Again, if one of them is Zach, it's because he like whatever. If he won, you know, the regular season championship or whatever. So there'll be at least 2 spots on points. But realistically, of those 2 spots, the only other people that could win on a road course, realistically, is like Parker and Vicente, and then like maybe me if I just inverted to the front. But I'm like at the bottom of that list of the people I just named, at least previously. So, but again, they've willingly let 2 intentional cautions happen with a lot of evidence, especially the last one, get off clean. So, I mean, this one at least was directed at someone, so that might also help. Where, you know, that might also help from the, yeah, Clampett did retire from Coke, took a lot of the personality of being like, like Coke is just, you know, not for me, everyone tries so hard all the time now. And then he gets back to Coke, does all this, and then his only response to people that he's mad at is get a job. I don't think that's a good way to go about things. So, yeah. If this one doesn't get suspended, I don't know what else you can do. So, anyway, that's it for me, though, chat. I'm going to go raid someone. But, I'll go raid someone. I mean, the NASCAR broadcast is going to be over here momentarily, I would think. So, I'll raid, I don't know. Should I raid? I'll just raid Matt, I guess. I'll raid Matt. Okay, great. Anyway. Yeah, again, I don't think... I've obviously said my opinion on Logan of everything that's happened, but nothing really more needs to be said. I think he's obviously publicly shown his actions, so... Anyway. Thanks for all the subs, though, and everyone for tuning in. I'm sorry I've been very hit or miss for the past couple weeks. Again, we should get somewhat back to regularly scheduled programming here. I'll at least be doing NIS tomorrow and hopefully like Sunday. I don't know what I'm going to do outside of that. Because like Imps is at like Twin Ring. I don't know if I'll find anything else. Well, I'm just saying, you know, streaming wise, you know, there's been stuff going on. I haven't been as consistent as I like to be, but I appreciate everyone for still sticking it out with me. And I'll see everyone tomorrow for NIS. Should be fun to see. Again, it'll be the first time I drive the next gen at a different track. So, anyway. Streaming once a week to maintain subs. Yeah, totally. All right. See you, chat. Have fun with Matt. Bye.
Bye.